Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Vanguard video. Today I want to be talking about the new movie, Spider-Man No Way Home. It's going to be coming out December 17th. It's basically a giant multiverse movie with all the Spider-Man trilogy, well, I guess the trilogy, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. Right off the bat, I just want to say, Andrew Garfield was good. I think that he portrayed Spider-Man the best. But Tobey Maguire, just because I was a kid when I first watched the first one, I don't think he's ever going to, not be the #1 Spider-Man. Although this movie is going to definitely rival that because, Tom Holland's done a great job. I just don't know if he's going to be doing a good enough job because of just straight nostalgia reasons. And, I mean, you can't knock Tobey Maguire. He's the best Spider-Man, let's just be honest. Anyway, though, we have Alfred Molina's Doc Ock coming back, which is just epic. We also have William Dafoe's Green Goblin. We saw the official trailer just came out. I'm recording this November 17th, I believe it is. And I'm just kind of freaking out. I wanted to kind of say the pros and cons of the trailer, of what the movie may entail, my hopes for it, and all that good stuff. We're gonna get straight into it with the pros, obviously being Doc Ock and Green Goblin coming back from the original movie franchise. That is just awesome. We also have the Lizard coming back. We have Sandman. We have so many iconic villains that, from my childhood and just from so many people's childhood. And the first live action movie of Spider-Man, coming back, and I am literally nerding out with all of it. That is a shotgun. Okay, sorry, got a little intense right there. But yeah, obviously the pros are all the villains coming back, and we did not see it, but when Alfred Molina in the trailer comes in, he says, "You're not Peter Parker," which basically alludes to the fact that Tobey Maguire is 100% confirmed in the movie. And it's just gonna be epic. There's just gonna be so much stuff going on. It's just gonna be absolutely insane. The fact that they're gonna be in the movie makes the movie, no matter what, the movie's not gonna be bad because, it's just revisiting, it's just for straight nostalgia purposes. It can't be bad no matter what happens. No matter what happens, it's not gonna be a bad movie. With that being said, with everything happening, that also leaves a lot of room for things to not necessarily go how, to plan. I mean, there's so much good surrounding this movie. I just hope that they don't ruin it like they did, in my opinion, Spider-Man 3. I feel like when you get so many villains together, or so many characters, especially bigger characters, it really detaches from the story, and you just kind of everything's gonna feel like it's gonna be pushed together. I know it's a 2-hour and 40-minute movie, and I'm not saying that this movie's gonna be like that, but it's just the con of the movie is that they have to kind of work around previous failures, I guess, of the franchise. And I think that I 100%, guys, I really do think that they are going to do that. I think this movie is going to be an absolute success, better than Endgame, and the Infinity War, and all that kind of stuff. But there's just a lot that they can mess up on. But yeah, I guess I kind of get to my hopes. So in the trailer, there is a section where Mary Jane is falling. Tom Holland's Mary Jane is falling from the scaffolding. I think that at that point, it would be an amazing spot for Andrew Garfield to kind of come back and obviously save her, because he couldn't save Gwen in the Andrew Garfield series. Holy quad feed, split quad in the video. Let's go. I think it was a triple headshot too. It's my first quad feed. Let's go. But anyway, yeah. So I think that if Andrew Garfield catches Gwen, that would just be, or not Gwen. I'm sorry. Mary Jane. If Andrew Garfield catches Mary Jane, I think it's gonna be an insane moment. Gets off my flag, boy. I really don't know what they're gonna do with Doc Ock in terms of him being a good guy or a bad guy. A huge talk that people are scared about is that they're gonna take Doc Ock's story from Spider-Man 2. I think, what was it, back in 2000, 4 or 5 or 7, I don't know, whenever the fucking movie was released, people are scared that they're going to basically take his hero role at the end of the movie and just kind of tarnish it. And I totally understand that. I just don't see, I don't know. In my opinion, what I think is going to happen is I think that Doc Ock is going to initially fight for whatever reason. He's going to, you know, fight Spider-Man, probably just Tom Holland Spider-Man. I don't think he's going to fight Tobey Maguire Spider-Man or anything like that. But I think he's going to fight them. I think they're going to capture him, and I'm really confused on how they're going to capture him, because I think, because if you guys recall back to Spider-Man 2, when Doc Ock was unconscious, that's when his arms kind of went crazy. They're going to have to somehow restrict his arms. I just don't know how they're going to make it so that his arms are not there, because even if they knock Doc Ock himself unconscious, there's just no way that his arms are not like subconsciously going to fight back. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand how all that would work. We're going to have to see in the movie theater. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna have a fight, and I don't know what's gonna happen with all of that. But I'm really hoping that they don't, you know, go the route and just kind of like make him an all-out villain. I hope that William Dafoe is a lot more in the movie than he was in the trailer, because so far in the trailer, he was in. Obviously, he was in a decent amount. That's gonna hurt. I just hope they give justice to William Dafoe's Green Goblin, and obviously Alfred Molina's Doc Ock was one of the main focus in villain-wise in the trailer. They just have to do those two villains in my eyes right, and they have to have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield fucking triple kill. Holy shit! They have to do that right, man. For me, if you give enough screen time to the older Spider-Man and the villains, that the movie, there's just no way it's a bust. There's just no way. I don't care really what the story and all that is gonna, you know, I'm a huge Marvel fan. I love all the movies, but like, I just need this movie to do me fan service and just really, you know, hit. They need to have the minutes in. I'm kind of scared that what's gonna happen is Tom Holland is going to be fighting all like the villains, you know, as they're appearing throughout the, you know, his universe and stuff like that. I'm scared that he's gonna fight them the entire movie, and then at the end, when they get to the Statue of Liberty, that all the other Spider-Men are gonna come at that point. And I feel like if they come at that point, it might be just too late. But at the end of the day, I feel like no matter what direction they go with this movie, there's just so much good in the casting and the characters that I really don't think that they can kind of go wrong with it. I'm just hoping that personally, my favorite characters since I was a kid are really shown, and they're really fleshed out, and they have character like they did in the beginning movies. It's just kind of hard because with so many characters and so little time, and having newer, younger audiences, if they don't kind of give an introduction to all of the villains, a lot of like the younger people, you know, aren't gonna understand exactly where these people are coming from, which that's what scares me. Because if they're doing it straight, like if they were making this movie for, like, you know, the OG Spider-Man fans from Sam Raimi's series, they wouldn't do any introduction. And I don't know, they might not. But I just hope that there's a lot of action. I want to see a lot of Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield going in there. Like I said, the Andrew Garfield catching Mary Jane, that would be a super like redeeming thing for him. He could finally get a little bit of peace. Obviously, he still doesn't have Gwen, but he could save another Spider-Man, another Spider-Man's like love or girlfriend or whatever you want to call it, from death. And it's exactly in the same way too. So I don't know. There's just a lot of things. Also, actually, in one of the scenes, it's of Spider-Man jumping, and then there's like the lizard, which is the same lizard from the Amazing Spider-Man. There's Sandman, which is the same Sandman from Spider-Man 3. I think what is his name? Thomas Hayden Church, something like that. It might be, the first name might be wrong, but I know it's Hayden Church. And then you have Electro, which Electro does look different too, which, you know, I'm curious to see how they're gonna go with that, because the blue version of Electro in the Amazing Spider-Man was kind of cringy, just to me anyway, in the way that he was like kind of like mentally deranged. It worked, but I just feel like him as a character could be so much better. So I really want to. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do that. I did like how they had like the star pattern on his face of when he was shooting the lightning bolts. His suit looks different. He doesn't look blue. But yeah, man, I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see. December 17th is when the movie comes out. I don't know about everybody else, but I know, at least in my area, I think November 29th, I want to say. It might be the 26th. No, I think it's I'm pretty sure it's 29th. 29th is when tickets come out, and they're there for, like, you know, you can go and get your tickets or whatever early, because I'm gonna be doing that shit. I am not missing this release date. This is probably, if this Marvel movie is like any other Marvel movie in the Marvel timeline, this is gonna be my favorite movie of all time, superhero wise. I don't see how they could do anything different about it, because right now I would say Spider-Man 2 is my favorite movie of all time, superhero wise. And I know that that's not like technically in the Marvel timeline, as in, like, you know, your Avengers and everything, but now since we have this multiverse crossover, technically all of it is still canon, and it's all, you know, it's all together. So I don't know, what do you guys think about the movie? Who are you guys excited for? What villains do you guys like? What Spider-Man, what is your favorite Spider-Man? Let me know in the comments down below. This is a crucial question. I know I already said mine, but I can respect every choice, like, completely. Just let me know, what is your favorite Spider-Man? Do you even like these movies, guys? Please tell me y'all like this movie. If you guys don't like this movie, get out of here. Leave a dislike on the way out. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, let me know what you guys like, and what you guys are looking forward to. I'd really appreciate that. But I do want to do a lot of these topic videos where I just talk and play and have some gameplay in the background. I know that at the end of this video, I've just been showing you guys this class right here. If you guys want to use, this is the class I was using in the game. But I will have, like, more gameplay videos. This is just a big topic that I wanted to get a lot of my ideas out and just kind of talk to you guys about this, because I am freaking going nuts waiting for this crap. This movie is going to just be transcending. It is going to be insane. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to in the movie. Drop a like if you guys enjoy what you guys saw here. And I'll be coming at you with another video soon. And I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.